Affluent. Both can't stand the person they're married to. Closet filled with dresses, deceiving Daisy with Myrtle. Everything money could buy. Fleeing back to the east, Golden Girl, Daisy Buchanan. Havoc trying to make themselves happy with intimacy with Jay Gatsby. Bogus attempt. Canotopia, living the luxurious life, no need to change. Money doesn't value one's happiness. Never enough to be pleased with. Ostentatious old money, professional polo player. Quinoxic relationships with others. Satisfied with being dissatisfied. Tom didn't compare to Gatsby's love. Under the moonlight and behind closed doors, vows have decayed away. What more could you want? Series empire, your name in lights, zero accountability, and a whiskey on the rocks.
Although it is wrong, you must believe lying is a cruel kindness. Deceit and dishonesty, enough will never be enough, falling like a rainstorm, giving out lies as if they were a handout. If only they did not ruin a person's jubilance. Kicking the conscience on your shoulder, living in a mind filled with misapprehension, never to savor again a sharp mind. Over and over, pondering the artful, quintessential lies wrapped around their heads, relationships shredded, torn up to be ruined by vagaries, waning abilities to excuse the zero tripsis of the heart, yearning to be free from the zany reality.
Although you have everything, being wealthy can cause mixed feelings and stubborn minds. Don't let money damage your existence. Eternally, friendships are ruined. General assumptions: all wealthy people are happy. Honesty is hard to find with those who are not your kind. Imaginings in The Great Gatsby are killed and no use like a dead flower, just because of money. Knotted all together like a golden chain necklace left untidy in a drawer. Money murdered their innocence, nostalgic. Obtaining riches comes with a huge price, quickly ruining relationships, proposing marriage rather than heart. Trust is lost and ugly traits are shown. Vicious people are made. Wealth is not only good. Exogenesis is formed. Young love ruined. Zealotopia is contained in all.
As the days pass, effects would get to Gatsby's head, becoming frightened and anxious, can result in mistakes and doubts, dwelling on the past. Eventually can be at fault, for reminiscences with Daisy get too unclear. Gatsby the Great may cause a great tear. Highlights of their time, intent on demolishing the results of Daisy being his wife. Just for the day, might Gatsby have regret, kind enough that he will just entirely forget. Love or not to adore, might destroy his mind. Never would have he considered opposing the evil sides could bring him down, past, present, and future. Queen is what she was to him, radiant thoughts like hurricane wind, simultaneously trying to figure out what he wants. The end of the day could come soon enough. Usually to find out what was meant to be varies from good or bad, with love and hatred in between. Xanthus flowers at the funeral, yet to apologize for what she had caused, zipped right over her head that Gatsby was now dead.
Adoring, affinity, aspirations, ambitions, and acrostic. Before the dream becomes a nightmare, convinced contention on the never veering from the course he had dreamed. Enduring like an incurable virus, his future goals faded. Hallison, halt, harried, hachure, imagination in the course of time, with an impatient jaunt towards his dreams. Keen in love, with a malice malady of neglected nostalgia, it obsoletes into the past. Pretentious to his past and the qualitative of what they used to be, they report and smite, tactful of his unconditional love. Vacillate between decisions of the future of his dreams, wafted through the air, the xanadu of his future. He yearned for what his dreams once were. He was zealous in his pursuit of the past.
Ambiguous class, betrayed by the one, cut short. Damsel in distress, exponential downfall. Forgotten true goals. Going behind their backs, how are these human beings? Imaginings of a dead man, justifications are non-existent. Killed in action, long-lasting love. Monopolized emotions, no turning back. Original romping of God. Played like a fiddle, questions all around, reasoning unknown. Should I have made it all about her? Time will tell. Understanding emotions, vacillators everywhere, wary of the siren, xenophobic of what will happen without them, yearn for their presence, zeal towards finally achieving your dreams.
Love is dangerous. At the end of the story, things did not get better. Gatsby was crazy for Daisy. His love for her was a drug. He needed her emotion endlessly. For Daisy, Gatsby was her first intimate love and jabbed at his heart for 5 knotted years. Love. Mixed feelings for Jordan. Nick wasn't head over heels for her. Pursuing his love for Daisy, Gatsby questions his real goals in his successful life. Tom does not understand Gatsby's vigorous wanting for Daisy's erotic heart. Yet Gatsby's heart gets wiped clean like a Zamboni cleans ice.
Adequate hurt from the bad truth of descriptive words that made me emotional yet emotionless. Familiar feelings for the gullible people, heartless souls tell them irresistible lies. Judgmental stars kissing under the moon, lost in the sky. Moving on is not enough. Options of staying or leaving, purity of love, quality of the heart, real life sucks. Stuck in the memories causing true love or hate. For the unreliable word. Vengeance hurts, for wealth is not enough. Zero Felmius from all the tears. Youth makes everything seem so big because of the zazzy words people will tell to get what they want.
Although Gatsby had money, a hypocrite secretly ruining his life, because of his actions and careless words, he ended up dead. Dead like people in a cemetery. Even though he had enormous amounts of things, piles of gold like Midas, he could not forgive himself for greatly giving up the girl of his dreams. Immediate correlation just destroyed his feelings. Bang. Keeping him from having what he loved, moneyed trees were noticeably dropping overripe fruit out of Gatsby's reach. Precious Daisy, she was a rose, beautiful yet elegant, quivering. Gatsby retracted himself over the idea, sad. Satisfied he will not quit, like a heavy man on Thanksgiving. Very eager to get his goal, he was xenophobe at the idea of not having the objective to have this beautiful young girl. Zappy died.
Don't try to relive the past. Affairs with a lost lover, he built his life to please a girl. Can't get her off his mind, so he dedicated his house and life to win her love back. Enviousness surrounded him with the frequent parties planned, hoping she would attend. Greenland across the bay, wherefore he only knew. Husband begins investigating due to suspicious actions. James Gatz is living dead. Kept letters, pictures, and newspaper articles about his one and only love. Money is Daisy's only true love. Not the poor boy he used to be. On his own, he lives in a massive home. Passed for a reason, but quitting not a word in Gatsby's lexicon. Ready to run away and sneaking around. Tossing rich sheer linen and thick silk upon her, with vast varieties of vibrant colored shirts. Was put last as someone he put first in his life. Xanthus woman with secret lovers, yapness for attention. The zero-sum game was lost.
Apple of my eye, behind the curtains, dreams without sleep. ending in a wild chase, fully empty. Great regret made with no hesitation, just inquiring her every move, just as a little kid listens to his mother's gentle words wrap around him. Nothing seeming so open to the world, placing the quietness in the busy rush hour of the street. Yet in the silence there's tumultuous sounds unfolding as if we're at a vast and grand wedding, where exile is spilled over the yard of a great man lost in the zoo of life.